at all? I mean, you such two huge, beating the 10th and second-ranked teams in the country, but this is a veteran team. You're not freshmen. This isn't Wofford over again. Do you worry at all about letdown, or at this point in the season with all this on the line, you say, you know what, we're old, we should be able to handle this?
Yeah, I think everyone knows we can't really afford a letdown. We're still in contention to win a Big Ten championship. And I think our mindset really now is just really that every game is for the Big Ten championship from here on out. And I think if we keep that mindset, I think we'll be fine.
Do you feel like you're playing your best basketball at the best time?
Yeah, I do. I feel like things are really starting to click for everybody. JaJuan, he's finding his groove. We want to need him down the stretch. Lewis is playing really well. We have all our role guys really stepping up and producing for us.
These past couple games have all been pretty close in the last couple minutes. You ended up beating Illinois by 10, Wisconsin by 8, and Ohio State by 13. I don't know if anything's changed necessarily, but there were some games early in the year where they were close at the end. They didn't go your way. I guess what's worked in those situations lately?
I would say down the stretch, we've hitting shots. I think, even those games that we lost, we took good shots. Sometimes it just didn't fall our way, and then hitting shots is, a huge part of the game. And, defensively we're doing a lot better, but I think really it's just hitting shots, and just holding those guys to one shot down the stretch has been huge for us.
Just how satisfying has that been to be able to kind of slam the door on those games? All pretty important wins, too.
It's been, really satisfying just because, early in the year we weren't doing that. We kind of blew that lead down at Wisconsin. That one just really kind of sticks out to me, but now that we're, being able to, finish through with those wins, it feels really good.
You're having a lot of kind of lasts this year, last time to do this, last time to play there, and those kind of things, and obviously this is the last time at IU, maybe against IU. Is that a place that you're not going to miss?
No, it definitely is going to be a place I'm going to miss. But their fans there they're great. They get really loud, especially for our rivalry game. It's always one of the toughest places to play in the conference, and I won't expect anything less when we come play on Wednesday.
Do you think significant one to you because of who the opponents were and how significant the games were?
Yeah, I think it was the most important Big Ten player of the week. Because I think just the quality of the wins. The teams we played, Wisconsin top 10 team, and Ohio State, top 5 team. So it was definitely good.
After the game yesterday, how many? Did your cell phone light up? How many did people from everywhere just get a hold of you?
Oh yeah, I had probably like 50 texts. 20 phone calls, a lot. Especially after the nationally televised game. It was crazy.
Did you, have you had a chance to go back and look at the replay of it yet?
The game, no. I actually saw on SportsCenter though. The layup that I hit, that's the only thing I saw. That was kind of cool though.
when you got home last night, you sit down, you relax, you get something to eat. Do you ever sit there and go, dang, that was some game?
Yeah, sometimes I do. I go home and be like, wow, it was a good game. We won, or if I played good, something like that. So, yeah.
Last thing, jumping ahead to IU, I would think at this point you can't let down because there's too much riding. You put yourself in too good a position to go down there and play an egg, right?
Oh yeah, we definitely got to be ready to play. I think our team would do a good job of being ready and going out there and ready to play hard and ready to get a win.
Anything at all? Or not anything at all. What concerns you about them? Is it just that they can make their season with this win?
Yeah, and just the fact, we're their rivalry and they're going to be so pumped up, the players, so we definitely got to match their level of intensity, have ours even higher.
Do you feel like there's anything you can kind of put your finger on why you're playing so well right now at this stage of the season?
Just sticking with it, just going out and playing my game, and letting the game come to me. Before when I had a few bad games, I know a lot of people probably was talking down or thought I wasn't gonna bounce back, but it really didn't faze me. It's just a few bad games, so I might just stay at it and keep going.
As Coach talked about before, there have been some brief periods in your career where you've had some little slumps, but you've always been able to break out. And what's the most important thing to do when you're trying to get out of a little funk?
Just staying confident, and staying in the gym for real. like when I was playing bad, man, I was doing the same thing. I just couldn't. My shot was off, and I was missing some shots, or I wasn't getting to the hole. You know, so I mean, just staying in the gym and just staying confident.
Do you feel like you guys as a team are playing your best basketball right now at the right time?
I think as far as this year goes, I think we're playing some of our best basketball. As far as just having the whole team involved in the wins and everyone contributing.
Each one, final game down at the Assembly Hall. You know, it's going to go through your mind when you walk in that place.
Oh man, I know it's gonna be nuts down there. They're gonna be going crazy, screaming, hollering. So it'll be good to get a win.
Best memories playing there.
Best memories playing there. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Probably the Kelsey doing the choking thing. Cause everyone they blew that up like crazy. So yeah.
He's probably going to be the most hated man in the arena, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he probably most definitely gonna be the most hated man in the arena. I mean, but sorry, we got his back. That's our team, man.
They're not gonna like you though. You have no problem winning there all the time.
He said I had no problem. Nah, I mean, I don't know.
They've taken it pretty easy on you though, right? Because I was asking JaJuan about that. It seems like Kramer and you know Rob are kind of the guys over the last couple of years who really gotten that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they don't have too much bad stuff to say about us. They can't really find nothing. That's why. So you know they don't really have nothing to make up and say. So that's probably why.
You guys have done a pretty good job the last couple of games of closing out games, whereas before maybe there were some close games at the end and things didn't necessarily go your way.
Right.
Just from a personal standpoint, you've made a lot of big shots at the end of these games. Illinois, Wisconsin, obviously yesterday. Just is that something you kind of took upon yourself a little bit to kind of make those big shots to slam the door on those games?
I mean, like our coach definitely made us conscious of that, of not finishing out games and things like that. So, and my mind always kept it like, man, okay, I got to make sure I make the right plays to help us win. So yeah.
You want the ball in your hands in those points of time, right? Where your team kind of needs a big play.
I mean, oh yeah, I definitely don't mind having the ball in my hand. You know, I'm very confident at that point in time, so it's fine.
You're averaging like 19 against IU in your career. I think it's the second most like Northwestern. You just kick the crap out of all the time. But is there something especially against Indiana that gets you going?
Yeah, I mean, just all the hype and everything that's pumped up around it, and they're our rivalry, so I mean, I definitely be excited every time we play them because I know they're definitely gonna be on a high level of intensity, so I definitely know I got to be ready every time we go play them.
As the 2,500, 300, I mean, has it really hit you 24 hours nearly removed from it?
I don't think it's gonna hit me until I get done playing. I mean, 'cause I'm still living in the moment, so you know, once I get done playing, that's really gonna hit me. Like, wow, that was a lot of points.
Everybody always talks about kind of how quiet you are, how stoic you are. I don't know if it's necessarily true, but it just seemed like yesterday you were the most demonstrative you've ever been on the court. I mean, is there anything at play there where perhaps you're a senior now and you're just enjoying yourself as much as you can? Or
yeah, I'm just
was it just a product of what was going on yesterday?
I mean, it's a little mix of both, you know. I just want to try to have a little bit more fun. Like, it's my last year, so you might have seen me a few times this year, you know what I'm saying? Do a little, I mean, like a few faces, a few gestures, but yeah, I just said I want to have fun.
To end your career, to end your senior year with the win at Indiana, what would that mean?
Oh, that'd be huge, you know. We went and lost to them once our freshman year, so it'd be good to have a good record against them, especially our rival.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah.